Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 280 for the 22nd of December, 2024. My name's Lon Kelly.
Good evening. My name's Jody Kelly.
Jody still full of the cold, the man
Still
flu.
I'm still in the cold, lads. I'm still in the cold. Yep.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what you need? You need a wee pint of Guinness.
That's right. I do. Well, it's not stopping me. You know, I'm just going to keep going.
You
Power through it.
power through it like a champ.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone. As you
Cheers.
probably noticed, I'm having a beverage this evening, and the reason why is because this is our last podcast of 2024. It happened, people. Last podcast 2024. However, do not touch that dial because we actually have a show on Boxing Day. This Boxing Day, the 26th. And that is for our Skeleton Crew watch party. So please clap. Please come along, and we'll try and be as festive as possible. Obviously, we're about as festive as Whit Sunday. I don't know what other religious holidays there are. Anyway, but yeah, we're about as religious as that, as festive as that in this podcast. We made no effort whatsoever. This being the Christmas show.
Usually we do as well. Usually, some sort of
we get tinsel or hats or some kind of thing. Yeah.
Bah humbugs.
Exactly.
Not at all. I don't know. I've been wrapping presents all day today.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. So, and I've been listening to too many Christmas songs, watching too many Christmas movies.
Oh, I've been watching a lot of Christmas movies.
So, to have Christmas in here as well would just do far.
Exactly. Can I ask what Christmas movies you were watching? Because I'll tell you what we were watching before we get into the best and the worst of 2024.
I watched already.
Well, do you want to? Are we still doing that later?
Well, let's just say, let's share just now. Let's share. Since it's Christmassy.
Right, you get. Okay, well, let's do the Christmas thing. You get to do one. What you watching just now, and then you can open the rest of what you're watching is later on in the show.
Right, okay then. That's a good idea.
Okay. Right. So my one is Nightmare Before Christmas. I hadn't seen the full movie.
Have you never seen the full film? Really?
No, never seen the full film. And now that I've watched it, I'm like, what's the fuss about?
What a
it's okay.
Bah humbug.
I know. I'm such a Grinch when it comes to these things. I was like, I don't know.
Really?
I thought it was okay.
I like it.
There's some great songs in there. What Is This is great, and This Is Halloween This Is Halloween's a great opening song.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that they use in Disneyland as well, Disney World, for the Christmas parade thing, and it's a great song. And the same thing with What Is This? That's a great song as well. But the storyline and the whole thing is just like, okay, it's not. It doesn't set my world on fire.
It's a bit of fun.
Let me put it that way. It's fine. I mean, it's only 79 minutes long as well, which is it's not long at all.
So animations used to be short. Yeah, animations are long. Yeah, the CGI stuff
too long.
Yeah.
Exactly, because I mean, this took probably 10 days to do like that.
Well, if we're going along the theme of disappointing animations, then my disappointing Christmas movie was That Christmas on Netflix. Richard Curtis's
That Christmas.
Richard Curtis's new. I don't know what's going on with him, by the way, but he seems as if he's riding the fumes of his
Love
own
Actually
success.
fame.
Yeah, the fumes of his own success, because it's there's no story, there's no plot, there's
a good cast as well.
Yeah,
it's a great cast though. It gets Bill Nye's in it, Brian Cox, Fiona Shaw. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, Brian Cox
goes for nothing, Sloan. It was disappointing,
really?
And so bland. I get a great sleep. Put it that way. Bah humbug.
Oh dear.
We started off very negative for a Christmas roundup. Let's get positive.
Let's go through let's go through and talk about the movies
of
what we watched
2024.
through the year
Yeah.
of 2024. Do you want to do movies first? Or do you want to do TV shows first?
We'll do movies first.
Dealer's choice.
Movies first.
Right. Let's. I guess this is more of a kind of extended what you're watching. Let's do movies first. I was going to play a wee jingle, but yeah, it doesn't really. Do we need to play the wee jingle?
Oh,
I'll play
do
it
it.
briefly. Is that it?
I thought it was going to
play for me.
Yeah, it played. Yeah.
What? Oh,
What?
sorry. Okay.
What?
It didn't play for me.
It played.
What?
Take my word for it.
Norman Collier.
I feel like we should start again. We've lost somebody already.
What? I feel like we should start again as well. Have we? Oh no. Because we brought the list up. Right, so this is IMDb allow you to do these weird and wonderful. Yeah, we don't get infected.
Right, okay.
I can understand why. So this is IMDb have come up with you can go and do the searches and stuff. So you came up with the main search, and I was like, well, we should probably filter that. So I did a couple of filters, and then we get to this one here. It's in. I swear to you, it is in order of popularity, but for some reason, Red One is number one.
I don't
So
get
I don't know why.
as well. I don't know why.
But Red One's number one.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think it's because IMDb is owned by the same company that made Red One, but that's what I'm thinking.
Right. Is that why
Amazon
Prime have that when you
IMDb.
pause a Prime movie, it gives you up all the IMDb information?
Well, that's the X-ray stuff. Oh, well, exactly. Yeah, that is the reason why it comes up with that. But yeah. So have you seen Red One yet? It got released on streaming.
Oh, I have been campaigning in this house to see Red One, and nobody wants to see it at all. So I will end up watching it at some point, but no one
just by
wants
yourself,
to see
grumpily in the shed.
Yeah, basically. No, nobody wants to see it. So no. Have you seen it?
No. No, we get no takers here either.
That's weird, isn't it? You'd think it would tick all the boxes, really.
Like, Anna-Marie's quite a big fan of The Rock, and even she's like,
I know. I don't know.
I think it's because it's very difficult to do a good Christmas movie, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, The Muppet Christmas Carol, follow that one.
Well, okay. Nightmare Before Christmas. Anyone?
Scrooged.
Nah.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Next one up is Wicked. So this is not in order.
No, I think
I
thought it was by release. It was like the last movies, like the most recent.
Sort by popularity ascending.
Right, okay.
What anyway. That no.
You need to zoom in though for me.
No, I know. Right, we're just gonna have to whatever order it's in is in some
bizarre order. Doesn't matter what order it's in, to be honest with you. Doesn't matter.
So you haven't seen that one? No. Wicked.
Wicked, I've heard nothing but good things about. My daughter went to see it, Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
She went to see it last week, and she absolutely loved it. Thought it was terrific.
There you go.
So there you go.
That's cool. I've heard nothing but good stories about it as well. People coming out going, but guys going in going, I'm not going to watch this. My girlfriend's dragging me, and then coming out going, I love that movie. We're talking. So apparently it's a good old time.
Aye.
Craven
on the flip side.
Hunter. I have news. My daughter went to see this. Sam went to see this. She's got one of those free tickets for the Odeon.
Yep.
Not free tickets, the one that you pay the subscription for.
Yeah.
She said it's the worst movie ever made, and I said even worse than Madam Web. It's the second worst movie ever made.
All right, so it's right up there then.
It's
from the
terrible,
same studio. The same studio.
Yeah. There's a line in it where Ariana DeBose, by the way, says this line. So I don't know what she was thinking when she was given this line to say. So Ariana DeBose at one point says, what is it? My grandfather died, and I haven't seen him since.
Right.
Shouldn't the line be, I haven't seen, is it the other way around? I can't remember which way around it is now.
Say that again.
Say that again. Anyway, it's a weird clunky thing. It's like he died, so I haven't seen him since, or it's a really clunky line. Anyway, that's not the worst line in it. Apparently, there's other worse lines in it that Sam was telling me about, but I can't remember. But yeah, she said it's hilariously bad,
Well,
and we need to watch it. So it'll get watched when it's on streaming.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Johnson and all involved.
Yeah, but this has put the nail in the coffin for these movies. There's no more spin-off Sony, so that's the last one. See.
Well, they can't, because I mean they're losing money hand over fist. I mean they made what, 28 million or something for Kraven the Hunter. I mean you can't release movies at 28 million box office.
They're actually not losing money because of the successes they've had with other movies. They're actually doing fine.
Yeah, okay, and they can sell a couple of PlayStation 5s and then make the money back from, especially the pros, because it's like what, $2,000 for a pro or something these days.
Crazy.
Just get a computer at that point. No. So they're not going to do this anymore.
See the PS5 Pro. That has got to be the biggest Emperor's new clothes thing within the computer industry. All that kind of upmanship.
Since AI.
Even the Switch OLED, is it really that much better? It's probably the Switch that we should have had in the first place.
Well, yeah, it's a bigger screen and it's got it's the OLED, so the blacks are blacker and all that kind of stuff, and the batteries are a bit better and stuff. So it's an incremental change, and it's not much more of a difference in price, though, is it? The OLED
if you're
Switch.
Like me, I think it's £100 dearer. If you're like me and all you do is play Galaxy on it, it's not that much. Switch.
Well, the thing is, you're not even used to that. You'd probably want to crank it up to like full, like, where it's the grey background, where it looks like a proper arcade game. Anyway.
Yeah, but I did get Red Dead Redemption on it.
Oh, did you?
And Lego City as well.
Right.
So
all is not lost.
They look nice on it.
Yeah. Have you seen Subservience?
No, I haven't, and I don't want to see it because it's Megan Fox, isn't it?
I don't know, actually.
It sounds like
a struggling father who purchases a domestic sim to help care for his house and family, unaware she will gain awareness and turn deadly. Is this just not a Black Mirror episode?
We've kind of seen it all before, and it sounds like somebody's wet dream that they've had. Also, Megan Fox in it.
Also, Megan as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's an adult.
Anyway, Gladiator 2.
Yeah, I've heard various reports about this. I wasn't that keen on going to see it, but I've heard it's good. If a bit silly.
6.8.
I don't mind that. Don't mind silly.
Yeah. I wasn't that fussed about Gladiator, to be honest. I'm not really. It's not a big pull for me to go and see Gladiator 2.
Like that.
I know, shock, horror.
Anyway,
Sloan doesn't like a movie.
I loved Gladiator. I thought it was terrific. It was one of my movies of the decade.
Steady on there. Was it movie of the decade?
Yeah, it was. Back when it came out. That was the first DVD I ever bought, I think.
Was it? Do you know the first DVD I bought?
Yeah.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh, yeah. Adam Sandler cut.
Aye, the Adam Sandler cut, yeah. Carry On. This is the Taron Egerton vehicle.
Now, when you said you were watching Carry On, I was like, which one? I thought you meant you were watching a Carry On movie.
No, I'm watching Carry On. Carry-on.
Aye, Sidney James and all that.
Sidney James, yeah. Taron Egerton plays Sidney James. And they got her that plays Fleabag. She plays Hattie Jane's character.
Oh yeah, Hattie Jenkins.
Hattie Jenkins, yeah. As movies go, it's all right. Carry On.
I watched it as well. I thought it was pretty good. I
thought it was okay. Yeah.
It's actually
a lot of set pieces.
Yeah, but it was actually it wasn't your usual. Oh, this guy's a they could have done it as this guy's like a he's like a mild mannered gent, but he's actually an assassin or something. He's like not an assassin.
Yeah,
he's like get skills.
Exactly.
Skills,
yeah,
he's just an ordinary
that's
guy.
right. He can only be a fry. He can only be a fry chef on a nuclear submarine, and then it's Steven Seagal.
Yeah, exactly, correct. Yeah, that type of thing. But no,
in actual fact, he failed his way out of police academy.
Yeah, just kind of breaking up a bit. But
I'd love to see that movie.
I think the star rating there is pretty bang on as well. Like we said 6.5, 7 out of 10. So that's pretty bang on.
Aye. Yeah, I gave it on my Letterboxd. I gave it a 3 out of 5. It's fine. It's above average. It's a good going wrong. Somebody in the family, I won't mention any names. David, he said it was as good as Die Hard 2, and I don't think it's as good as Die Hard.
Well, Die Hard 2 is rubbish though.
But it's pretty good.
I'll take
that. Well, no, I disagree. I don't think Die Hard 2 is rubbish. But anyway, yeah, I think it's pretty good. Moana 2. You never saw Moana? I haven't seen Moana 2. We're talking about this. This is another movie that's taken. You've seen it? When did you see it? Did you saw it last week?
No, the first one I've seen.
The first one. You haven't seen the second one.
No, I've not seen this one yet.
Yeah.
No,
I'm looking forward to it. I will pick it up when it comes on Disney Plus, but I don't think I'll go to the cinema and see it.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a lower score than I thought it might have had. I've heard good things about it.
Yeah,
it's good fun. So.
Lord of the Rings. I'm going to skip some of these because I know we definitely haven't seen them. Lord of the Rings: Way of the Rohirrim.
No, I'm not that keen to see it either, but apparently it's pretty good.
Is this a streaming thing, or is it straight to?
It's in the cinema. I think.
Is it?
In the cinemas. I think so.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, and it's backed by Peter Jackson, and I think it's got Christopher Lee in it. They've somehow got his voice used in there as well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Heretic. I've heard good things about it. Sam went to see it. She said it was really good.
Yeah, I fancy that as well. I never got to see it.
Substance.
I saw that. It was very good, actually.
Demi Moore, isn't it?
Yeah, it was like an extended Black Mirror episode. It was very good, though, very classy. Really enjoyed it. She's brilliant. I mean, you forget how good she is.
Yeah.
When she wants to be. But it's really good. Brilliant. So I saw Beetlejuice as well.
Oh, here we go. Go on.
If you like the first one, you'll like this one. That's all I'm going to say.
And if you didn't like the first one?
You definitely won't like this. Because it's exactly almost the same
is
tone,
it?
everything
wow.
is almost the same. And it's fun. It's fun time. Yeah. It's not going to set the world alight, in fire or anything, but it's a fun time.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, they'll leave that to that movie Firestarter with Drew Barrymore.
Oi.
That Christmas you mentioned,
garbage.
Yeah,
borderline garbage. How's getting a 6?
Top-notch garbage. Because it's probably kids. It's probably mums and dads with little kids, and they're like, "Oh, this is a fun Christmas one. This is a fun Christmas movie."
It didn't seem to have a story in any direction whatsoever. I just didn't get it. I didn't understand it.
Oh, so it's just like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ding. No, that's not. That's unfair.
I wasn't. Maybe I wasn't feeling it. I don't know.
No.
Venom: The Last Dance. I'm looking forward to seeing this on streaming again.
Yeah, but it's not.
I haven't seen it.
Is it?
No, it's not. No, I mean it's getting a 6 here.
I'll still see it.
I'll still watch it. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a kind of last swan song kind of thing. So, but I mean, we've sort of heard rumors. I've heard rumors. We've heard rumors about Venom is now going to be part of the MCU, and so. Yeah. But I mean, why? I mean, there's hundreds of characters in the MCU that they can they can use now. They don't really need symbionts and things.
There is the new Spider-Man coming out. That's been announced, isn't it? Spider-Man 4.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Maybe. It would be nice to see him and Venom go toe-to-toe. That'd be quite a nice thing to do. But if they brought Tom Hardy back, that would be nice. But I've got a funny feeling they'll bring back someone else.
Yeah, I think Tom's done with it now. He's done his 3.
Yeah. Conclave. So this is finding a new pope with Ralph Fiennes.
All right.
I haven't seen any of these movies.
I'm not interested in that one at all.
Brutalist. I haven't seen that either.
No.
Dear Santa. No. Mary. No.
No.
Mary's number 2.
Netflix, I think, isn't it? It's wait a minute. Mary is on Netflix, and
this is the story of Mary.
It's the story of
Jesus' mum.
From her point of view, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess a 27 Metacritic score.
It's a bad score.
Which
Juror
is
2, though,
not good.
No. Juror 2 is meant to be very good. It's Clint Eastwood's latest movie.
Oh, aye. Yeah.
Directed movie.
Directed by him, yeah.
It's, what do you call the young fella in it? Nicholas Hoult is the main man in it. He's going to be
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor in the new Spidey. Superman.
And he was in... I'm just going to turn this heater down, sorry. And he was also in The Menu as well.
That was a terrific film, yeah.
With Ralph Fiennes, and he played a really good part in that as well.
Yeah, he's great. He's a good actor. Yeah. Really good.
And all of this from About a Boy. There you go.
That's right.
All those years ago.
I know. Amazing.
It Ends With Us. This is.
Nah, I'm not even.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't interest me.
No. Now we get 2 CGI movies. We get Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So this is Sonic, Knuckle and Tails. And then we get Shadow, which is played by Keanu Reeves, I believe.
Yeah. It's not completely CGI though. It's.
No. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 and 2 were fun, so I expect this to be. That's good.
Fun as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Mufasa the Lion King. I have 0.
I'm interested to see how well that does in the box office. Actually, after the big hits that Disney have had lately, with Inside Out and Moana, and what was the other one?
Jimmy's
Disney?
Magic.
No, it's Wicked.
Skateboard.
Is Wicked Disney? No. Wicked?
No. Wicked is Universal.
All right.
Not Wicked is Universal. Wicked was from Universal Pictures.
Right.
Anora, don't know that. Our Little Secret, 2 resentful exes must awkwardly spend Christmas together.
No, thank
pass. You. Hard pass.
Maria.
This is what's her face? Angelina Jolie. Her new biopic.
Hard pass.
All right. Smile 2. Apparently every bit as good as Smile 1.
I absolutely loved that film. One of my favourite films of the year.
Smile or Smile 2?
Smile 2. I've not seen the first one yet. Still, I'll need to watch the first one.
There you go. Maybe you don't have to.
Yeah, I really liked the second one. I thought it was terrific.
Nice.
One of my favourites of the year.
And then there's some comic book adaptation, Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, it was another belter. Another belter of the year. Yeah.
Single-handedly saving the MCU. He is Marvel Jesus.
Marvel Jesus.
Yeah. Actually, it turns out that he's not Marvel Jesus. It's actually Hugh Jackman. It's Marvel Jesus. But never mind.
Well, yeah.
They're going to make you do this until you're 90.
I know. Just when you think he's done with them, they bring that out, and then it's like everybody's like, "Whoa, Hugh Jackman."
Yeah. I heard though that Cavill. I heard that Cavill is going to be the MCU's Wolverine, though.
I think that would make sense.
I think definitely he is going to be that's that they're heading towards.
He looked good,
and they're going to keep.
And that Deadpool will.
Because they were supposed to do three or four cameos. They couldn't get RDJ because they realized that would have been bad because they were going to announce him as being the new bad guy in the MCU. So they couldn't use him. They were going to use Ghost Rider, but they were like, it's like a 10-second cameo and it's going to cost us like 50 million to like make this thing. So that's too expensive. So let's not bother doing that. And then the other one was the Cavill one. They're like, well, that seems quite cheap to do.
Yeah.
So that's why they went with the Cavill one. And a lot of people have been sort of calling for that for a while. And it would be a kind of flicking of the nose at DC as well. It's like, you screwed up. You should have given Cavill his own thing, and then
I don't think they care. I don't think they care.
I don't think they care either.
They've
but I think that's what.
now,
yeah.
They've moved
on. Nutcrackers. Not heard of it.
No.
Y2K, Queer, Baby Girl, Speak No Evil, Alien Romulus.
Speak No Evil was meant to be good. Don't go too fast.
I know, but the show would be 17 hours long if we kept going through at this pace.
All right, okay. Anyway, Speak No Evil's on the list.
Okay. Just the ones that you've seen.
Alien Romulus, I've seen, and it was a great time, and it was a bit of a greatest hits Alien movie, in the sense that it ticked.
This is the guy that directed Friday the 13th.
He directed
the reboot, or Freddy and Jason or something. Freddy.
No.
I'll look it up.
I can't remember now, but he did a.
Oh, Evil Dead. Was it Evil Dead?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Evil Dead. There you go.
Yeah, which was pretty good actually. The Evil Dead movie. That was it. No, it wasn't the last one. Don't Breathe. That was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it's a fun time, and it ticks. It's like referencing original Aliens, tick. Referencing Aliens, tick.
Referencing Weiyun Yutani,
tick. It's fun time.
That's good. Fly Me to the Moon. Have you seen that? It's on Apple TV. It's Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I do like a bit of Scarlett though, but I haven't watched it. It looks a bit romantic for me.
Yeah, I think that might be to get people into it. I don't know if it is romantic. Hot Frosty. Widow Kathy magically brings a snowman to pass next.
No, thank you.
Twisters.
So two very cheesy, very predictable. One of the most predictable films I've seen since Geostorm, which was horrific. This Twisters weren't totally horrific, but it was verging on horrible for me.
Yeah.
Very predictable.
Dune Part 2.
Have you seen it?
I still haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
How come?
Have you watched the end of Day of the Jackal?
Yes. See, you never expected that, did you?
No, I didn't. Much like his victims, I didn't see that coming.
Dune Part 2 is on your Sky Cinema.
Jodie, I have no excuses.
Absolutely not. That's shocking. Anyway, that was a fun time. I loved that movie. I thought it was better than the first one. It was a bit more zipped along. But
I think you would like Dune Prophecy.
I've started watching it, but no, get yourself into that Part 2.
Yep,
do it over Christmas.
Will do. We Live in Time. Up-and-coming chef and recent divorcee find a life forever changed, and a chance encounter brings them together in a decade-spanning, deeply moving romance. Sounds like your cup of tea, Jodie.
No.
Joker, Folie à Deux.
Yep. Well, we've spoken about this quite a bit.
We do.
We both
enjoyed
it, but it's a shame that the first movie exists because it's just treading the same water.
Yeah.
And that this one, the last one
I
did. But
I
the last
really
one did it
like
better.
both of them in it. Like it's beautifully directed. The set pieces are great. The script is fine. There's nothing wrong with the script. It's acted brilliantly. Everybody's brilliant in it. Everybody's really good in it.
Yep.
But there's just it just doesn't quite. I don't know what it is.
I think it's
There's just something missing, and I think you nailed it right in the head, though. I think where you said that it's basically make this movie or the first one, but don't make both.
Aye, yeah, because they're basically trading the same details as the first one, but the first one does it better. You know, this one just this one to me should have moved on from the first one. It doesn't seem. It seems to have just stuck in the same area,
holding pattern around East Anglia.
But well-made movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
just the same old stuff.
Have you seen Wild Robot?
No, it's meant to be good though.
Yeah. The Order.
Well, The Order. What's that?
A series of bank robberies and car heists frighten communities in the Pacific Northwest. A lone FBI agent believes that the crimes are not the work of financially motivated criminals, but rather a group of dangerous domestic terrorists.
Sounds rather good. I don't even know.
Terrifier 3, I've not seen that, but it's a Christmas movie. Night Bitch. A woman poses a career to be a stay-at-home mum, but her domesticity takes a surreal turn.
She thinks
she becomes a turn. I don't know. Yeah.
Looks interesting.
Long Legs. Yeah, it does look interesting. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed by Long Legs.
Okay.
So there's another movie I watched over Christmas there. Should maybe talk about it later, but it was a Nicolas Cage movie called Pig, and it had been recommended to the hilt. And I finally got to watch it. What a disappointment! I thought it was rubbish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, boring.
The Last Showgirl.
Oh, this is Pamela Anderson.
Oh, right, okay.
She's doing a sort of Mickey Rourke thing, the wrestler. She's a kind of aging showgirl trying to still keep relevant.
Does it feature Duke heavily and Duchess on the soundtrack?
No.
Oh, because it should.
Yeah.
Eden.
Eden. Not even heard of it.
Says follow a group of fueled profound desire for change. In order to turn their back on society, they leave everything behind and set their futures on the harsh landscape of Glasgow.
Galapagos.
Oh, so it is. It's Galapagos. Janine Garofalo. Blink Twice.
Aye, that looked good. I missed it though, but I'd like to see it.
Yeah. The Return.
Don't
know. No. Sideline, you've not seen that. Werewolves. They're wolves. Civil War. I think we'll do that.
I saw that. I saw Civil
Will we get
War.
to 16 and stop? And otherwise, we'll be losing more people.
I saw Civil War, and I hate to say it, but I was disappointed by that as well. Heard it was great.
Jodie, you're beginning to sound like me.
I thought it was dodgy. I thought it was not.
Oh, really?
I thought it was. The story went exactly the way I thought it was going to go.
Oh, dear.
There was no twists and turns in it at all. It was just pedestrian, predictable.
That's not so good.
I thought.
Did you watch Furiosa?
No, I didn't watch it because it looked exactly the same as the previous one. So
yeah, I wasn't.
I'd seen it,
Yeah, I wasn't particularly racing out there to get to it.
Yeah, I might see it. I might maybe see it.
Have you seen My Old Ass?
I've seen yours. No, not yours. I've seen mine.
If you've seen one old ass, you've seen them all.
That's true. Yeah. No, I haven't, but it might be quite fun.
There you go. Long Legs, not a fan either.
Nah, I found it really slow, and I found Nicolas Cage in it was like I know he can be odd in films at times, but
Mhm.
I think when he's let loose too much, he goes too far, and it just was a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, just didn't like it.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen Elevation or Transformers 1, either of us.
No.
The Real Pain, no. Here, no. Challengers?
No.
Saturday night?
I have seen that. The Saturday Night Live thing.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's fun.
I quite fancy seeing it. There's another one as well. It's the Will Forte plays the guy that started was an editor of the National Lampoon at Harvard, and then he basically started as a writer in Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And that was good.
Yeah.
His story.
Yeah, I mean, it's really well cast in that Saturday Night movie. You can tell exactly who everybody is in it. You've got Dan Aykroyd, your Chevy Chases.
Yeah.
Andy.
And the guy that plays Chevy Chase is really good as him. There's a bit in it where there's a clip where I've seen where he berates Lorne Michaels. And you can, as you said, you can tell who everybody is. You can tell who Lorne Michaels is. And
John
this big tall guys.
The guy that plays John Belushi, you're like, wow, that's.
Oh, really?
Him. Oh, yeah, it's really well cast. It's really good. Yeah, good movie.
Nice. Fall Guy. Oh, actually, we'll stop after this one. These two. We'll stop after these two.
Yeah, we saw the Fall Guy in the cinema. You saw it as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah. That was one of the first things I saw when I came across to the UK.
I thought it was fine. I thought it was
it's
fun.
Okay, yeah.
It was good fun.
Everybody's good in it. It seemed that everybody was having a good time in the production.
Yeah, it was fun. It kind of reminded me of the Last Action Hero type, that kind of goofball kind of thing where it's like, the reality and they're on set. Some of the action happens on set, and some of the action happens in real life. But he takes his skills from being a stuntman to real life situations and all that kind of stuff.
It also served as an origin story for the character Colt Seavers as well. So this felt like this would be like further adventures, but I don't think it particularly did well at the cinema. So
I didn't do that well. No.
So I think this might be a one and done, despite the fact that I think everyone involved is like, yeah, the Fall Guy. Yeah, let's do a movie with the Fall Guy. I don't think the studio is going to be as enthused.
It's funny. It's another one that the studios must have went, right, we're ticking all the boxes here. This is going to be a massive hit, and it will be a franchise possibly.
But it's Universal, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a Universal production.
Yeah, it really didn't do things. And you think as well with Ryan Gosling and what do you call her, Emily Blunt attached to it.
Yeah,
you'd think it'd be huge. But no,
yeah, Universal Pictures.
Both very likable.
Exactly, yeah. So I don't know why. And then we'll round off this list with the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which box office wise was another swing and a miss for Guy Ritchie.
Yep, he's had quite a few in a row now.
He has, yeah.
Which they say is a bit of a, not a great sign. But no, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie. Again, maybe we're the kiss of death. I don't know, but
All right, they're just gonna. What they're gonna do is they're gonna do screeners from now on, and it'll just be you and me turning up. And if we like it, they're not going to release the film.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
But we can have the best time ever because we're going to see all these fantastic movies that no one else is going to go and see.
That's true. Well, they're not fantastic. Let's not go that far.
Well, that's true. Okay.
They're good. Good fun.
I liked the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare so much so that I watched it several times this year. I watched it 3 times this year.
Yeah. I would say they're both on a par as well. I'd say they're probably about 70%, 7 out of 10 movies.
They're very close, and I mean, the IMDb wise, it's 6.9 for the Fall Guy, 6.8 for Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. So they are quite close. Yeah, they're not quite 7. They're not quite an A. But
6.5 each,
the characters are great in it. I've mentioned before, the guy that plays Reacher, he's really good in it. And the other guy that's getting tortured, and there's a big fight that goes on for like 2 minutes, and eventually says, "Excuse me, would you mind taking these off my nipples?" And he's been getting electroded the whole time they've been fighting.
Right, that's right. Yeah. That's good.
It's brilliant. It's so good. And of course, Ian Fleming's in it as well. The character of Ian Fleming's in it as well, because he was part of the OSS back in the day, which is why. And apparently, this guy, I can't remember his name, but the guy that was the leader, Henry Cavill's character, he's the guy that Fleming based James Bond on. Was this kind of rugged, not particularly good looking, but suave and sophisticated leading man, effectively. So if you want to go and see proto James Bond, go and see this. And they were a real band of people, and they were really good at what they did.
Yeah, it's based on true
and they really helped the war effort, especially with this particular thing, because basically, if they hadn't done that, the Nazis would have controlled the Atlantic, and Britain would have succumbed within months to German rule. So cool. Now, shall we move on to the next one, which is TV shows?
Yes.
Yes. It's weird the fact we're doing a James Fox impersonation there, because number 2 is Day of the Jackal. That's what I'm doing. Is Black Doves. Don't know what that is.
Well, that's a show that's a little bit similar to Day of the Jackal. Actually, it's like sort of it's funnily enough, it's the voice of Paddington. I can't remember the lad's name, but he's like
is this Amazon?
No, it's is it not Sky?
Oh, Ben Whishaw.
Yeah.
I know what this is. It's on Netflix. Yeah.
Was it Netflix?
So she's been so Keira Knightley's a spy.
Yeah.
I watched this in Gogglebox. So Keira Knightley's a spy, and she's been compromised. And then these 2 police women come round to her flat.
That's right.
And they talk to the women at the door, and she says, "Oh, she's upstairs." And then she hears, "Toom, toom," like that. And my daughter turned to me. Now, bearing in mind she has a degree, and she said, "Why did one of the cops shoot her and then the other cop shot her?" And I went, "One of the cops shot her twice." And she went, "Oh, that makes more sense."
I'm not seeing this, but it looks fun. Looks like it might be quite good.
It does.
I might get my teeth into that in 2025.
Yep. Yeah. I might start it as well. I might start it sooner.
Well, maybe.
Day of the Jackal.
Yes.
8.2 on IMDb. It's a solid 10 out of 10 for me. Absolutely no notes for this show. Especially the ending.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the whole thing as well. I think we'll get more of it as well, judging by the way that things ended. I think we'll get more of it. So, yeah, really solid. I mean, the performances were all terrific, brilliant. Really, every episode was a banger. There was no filler whatsoever.
No, none. Everything moved it along.
Twists and turns, and it was just brilliant. I loved
the bit with the English couple in the RV is like you saw the anguish on him.
Yeah,
like he's like, "Oh, you're making me do this, and I don't want to do this."
And by the way, he makes some Eddie Redmayne makes some decisions in this that he's got zero compassion whatsoever.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't even
spoilers,
blink.
But
like, doesn't even blink about stuff.
It's crazy just to get either the job done or to get himself out of a scrape.
Out of a tricky situation.
Yeah, it's some nasty stuff, but absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Secret Level. This is the. Did you ever watch? This was on Netflix. Was this?
This is on Prime.
Prime. So Jesus.
Yeah,
See the logo.
it's disappointing. It's not as good as
Oh, is it?
Love, Death and Robots.
Actually,
the Pac-Man episode is bizarre until you realise that there's a new Pac-Man game that is going to be like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a weird one. Really weird. Yeah. I've only watched 3. I've watched the Sifu one, Pac-Man one, and the Dungeons and Dragons one.
Mhm.
They're all really nicely made and stuff,
but it's in that kind of style of like heavy metal, Love and Robots.
They're
Love,
like
Death
10,
and Robots.
15 minutes long, that's all.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so they're pretty short.
Yeah.
So.
I quite like the Tales of the Jedi and Tales of the Empire and those ones. I've really enjoyed those kind of like anthology series, I guess you call them. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the rest of them.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so
it says anthology series
Landman,
there. I'm really picking up on these things, aren't I?
They certainly are. Landman is the Billy Bob Thornton thing.
Bob.
I think it's written by the same lad that did Yellowstone and those things.
Yeah.
He must. How can he write so many things? He's written movies, Hell or High Water as well, and he's done 1819 or whatever it is, the Harrison Ford, Helen Mirren one.
That's right, in 1928 or 1923, whatever it is. Yeah. I actually wanted to watch this because I like Billy Bob Thornton. I think he's a good actor.
Yeah, I like
maybe not him himself, but I like watching him and things. And it's on Paramount Plus.
Yeah. But do you not have that now? You've got Sky Cinema, because I get that for free when I got Sky Cinema.
No.
You sure?
No. Yeah.
I've got it.
I get Hey You for free.
I could watch it.
Yeah.
Did you not do the Sly Stallone one as well? The Toledo.
Oh, Tulsa Kings.
Tulsa King. I think he wrote that as well.
Oh, did he? No, I thought Sly Stallone. That's Sly Stallone thing.
Aye, but the Yellowstone guy, I'm pretty sure that's one of his series as well. Sly Stallone stars in it, but
but I think it's created by him as well. Cast and crew. Yeah.
Aye, what's the guy's name?
Is it him? Any of these guys?
No, writing credits. Aye, Taylor Sheridan. That's him.
Oh, created by, there you go.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
You're
a busy man.
Sicario, Hell or High Water, Sons of Anarchy. Well, he also starred in the TV series Sons of Anarchy and directed.
I didn't know.
Well, Wind River.
I didn't recognise him. That Hell or High Water is a great film. I don't know if anybody's seen it on the comments as well, but it's a good film. It's got Chris Pine in it. My favourite Chris. Yeah, it's a good film.
I like Chris Pine as well. I prefer Hemsworth, to be honest. He's my favourite Chris.
I can flick between the two.
Yeah. Here's two that I've actually seen. Skeleton Crew.
Yeah. Well, I think we're both enjoying that.
Is currently we're doing a watch party. Yeah, we're doing a watch party 8 p.m. UK time Thursdays. Don't miss it. Thursday. Yeah. It's Goonies in space. It's Treasure Island. It's it's
Flight the Navigator.
Sort of kids' own adventure. Flight the Navigator, that kind of thing. It's just a lot of fun. And I'm enjoying every single episode. And every single episode moves the story on. It's there's no like even the Neil episode that you were less than enthused about yesterday. That still moved the needle.
Yeah, it did.
So yeah, all the characters are great. The kids are fantastic. Jude Law's character is really good, and the kids are just really, really amazing. So yeah, and of course our new favorite robot is SM-33 or Smee.
Smee, yep.
Smee,
definitely.
I ain't earning out atting that guy. He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's great.
Especially when he goes into his drunken rampage.
Yeah, his little rat thing that comes out.
His little rat thing, yeah.
The wee pal. Yeah, no, it's a good fun, good time.
Yeah,
and well needed for Star Wars as well.
Yeah, breath of fresh air.
After the I call it fiasco, or I don't know what to call it. The Acolyte hate.
I think
that got it's.
Has Lucasfilm or Disney come out and said that Acolyte has been cancelled officially, or is it just everyone else has been saying it?
No, I think
I haven't seen an official announcement. I don't think I've seen an official announcement. I've seen rumors that they've said. They've neither confirmed nor denied. I don't think. I think it would be a shame if they did cancel it, just because a bunch of people.
I think the characters will see them elsewhere. Definitely, they might not make a season 2, but it might be like called something else, and it's like
The Apprentice,
a different showrunner. You
should call it that. Actually, you should have the Acolyte and then the Apprentice, and then something else with Aang, and have like a trilogy of them.
Yeah, but they've done that already. Donald Trump was in it.
Well, okay, yeah. I'm going to be the best Sith Lord. The best. Bigly.
Together at last. Bigly. Yeah.
The Apprentice. You could have the Acolyte, the Apprentice, and then the Apostate, and then that would be your three things.
The prostate.
Apostate.
All right.
Anyway, let's move on. Anyway, Dune Prophecy. I'm really enjoying that. You haven't seen it yet. Well, you've seen a bit of it, but you haven't seen it all.
Up to the second episode, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's set in the Dune universe. Go on. I'm watching.
We need to watch part 2 first, remember?
I know. I need to go back and watch that. But luckily, this is the sort of prequel with the Bene Gesserit. This used to be called Dune Sisterhood, but they changed it to Prophecy for some reason. It features heavily the sisterhood.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder if they should have just called it Sisterhood and just taken the flack.
Yeah, because
I don't know why they changed the name.
These are based more in the James Herbert Sons books,
which is called Sisterhood.
They focused in that more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why.
The sort of nascent empire. Yeah. It's really good. That guy from Raised by Wolves is in it. He's really good. He plays this sort of mysterious character that comes out of after being eaten by the sandworm. He's back, and he's like, I've seen some things, and he's got mysterious powers and stuff. The Bene Gesserit.
Does he still do that twitchy acting that he normally does?
He's quite. Yeah, it's quite a similar. He dresses quite similarly as well. Which is even more kind of jarring. Especially if you've seen him before.
He's in is it Vikings
Norseman?
Or something? No, it's Vikings.
Norseman?
No, it's a TV series. And he's the same character in that as well. Very twitchy. Mm-hmm. Last Kingdom, I think it is. Anyway.
Last Kingdom. Okay.
We'll be here
have you seen? I know. I know. Let's zoom through the ones. So if we haven't seen it, we'll just skip.
Yes, I have Sam Neill. Not Sam Neill. Cheers guy.
All right. Yeah. Sam was his character's name in Cheers, Jody.
So it was.
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson. Yeah. No, that's a nice. It's a nice.
Sam Malone's in it.
Well, yes, really.
He's done a fair bit since then. Played Dr. Becker as well.
Saving Private Ryan, for goodness sake.
Was he?
Point. Right.
Was he Ryan? I'm only kidding. I'm joking. No Good Deed.
No Good Deed.
I've not seen it.
No.
I don't know what that is.
No.
Dexter. Haven't seen it.
No.
You seen it?
No.
The Agency.
Agency.
I haven't seen it.
No.
Even Deeper in this looks like something we could probably enjoy. The Sticky. Oh, this is maple syrup. Yeah. So I don't know if you know this, but there was a heist years ago in Montreal where like millions of gallons of maple syrup was stolen because there's a syrup cartel and they were fighting each other. Yeah, it's like the sort of Canadian drug wars, but with syrup. So this is a TV show based on that. It's on Prime.
Okay. Well,
it looks quite good. I haven't watched it though, but it was quite funny. You learn about it when you. Creature Commandos.
Wait, where is that on? Where can we see that Creature Commandos?
Max, it says.
So that means
it's a DC series.
Well, that means it will come on Sky then. Sky Max, surely.
Created by James Gunn. Indira Varma, Alan Tudyk, and Frank Grillo. There you go.
So this is the first of the James Gunn productions from his DCU.
Yeah. Oh, Sean Gunn's Weasel again.
Yeah.
David Harbour's in it. Oh, Maria Bakalova's in it. She played Cosmo in Guardians of the Galaxy.
There you go. Viola Davis.
So, yep. Viola Davis. Yeah. Cross. We watched the first 45 minutes of. We were heading out and we were just looking for some filler of the hour and a half long first episode.
Ooh.
And as good as the 45 minutes was, we couldn't watch the rest of it. So we still haven't watched the rest of it. But the first 45 minutes of that episode were fantastic.
Is it Idris?
No, it is the guy that was in. He was in a Jack Reacher film. What's his name? Aldous Hodge.
All right. What's that address?
Aldous Hodge. He was in. I'll tell you this. I think it's no going back. I think.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, he was in that anyway.
Right, okay.
He played Hawkman in Black Adam as well.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Black Adam was a good time. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Tracker.
Nah.
Fallout.
Yeah, that was a really good one. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
A fair bit.
So much so, and it might be mentioned later on that I saw Sweet Pea off the back of watching Fallout.
Oh yeah, I've not watched that yet. You said it was good.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah,
Fallout's great. It doesn't really follow the games, but it follows the world of the games, and it's from the same people. It's Lisa Joy and husband and wife team, Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan.
Yeah,
pardon me, that created it. So they kind of licking their wounds after being fired from HBO for Westworld, and then they created Fallout. So Matlock is Kathy Bates is Matlock. Matlock. I haven't seen it. Matlock wasn't that great a show in the first place. I'm not going to watch a reimagined version of Matlock. Rivals. You watched it all.
Loved it. I bloody loved it. I thought it was great. It was a right old romp.
Yep.
Yeah, it was really good, really funny, and they're all hamming it up. Neil Tennant is brilliant in it. The main guy, the other guy, I've never seen him in anything before, but he was great in it as well.
Danny Dyer's in it as well.
In it. He's terrific, And the girl from the IT crowd, she's in it.
Oh yeah, Catherine.
Yeah.
Parkinson. Parkinson's, isn't it?
Yeah, she's great.
I'm going to skip through some of these, so we haven't seen them, and I've realised that we're at 1 hour now. I think we're going to get to 50 if we go this speed.
So.
The Gentleman.
Loved it.
Should it be a watch? You should be a watch.
Absolutely.
I watched the first couple of episodes and I kind of fell away from it.
It's a 10 out of 10. Gentleman. Yeah. Yep. Same as the next one. Three Body Problem.
No notes. That was a page turner of a.
Heavy
I
sci-fi.
binged that in one weekend. NCIS Origins. Nope. Presumed Innocent. Nope. Dark Matter. Another
10 out of 10.
10 no notes.
High sci-fi, high concept stuff.
Yep.
It's like Doctor Who. If Doctor Who actually the horror of what would actually happen if you had a box that could go through time.
Box that could do that. Yeah.
It's that. It's really
brilliant.
good.
Yeah.
Probably one of the
and
best.
It's got a bit of multiplicity in it as well.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah. Probably one of the best seasons I watched. That TV series I watched this year.
Yeah. Sweet Pea. You haven't watched it.
I've not watched it. I fancy it though. Yeah.
I have. It's really good. It's really, really good. Again, it's one of those ones where it's you get a good cast and then you can do what you can with them, and then they just it's brilliant. It's very dark. It's very dark comedy. I would say Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of these. Have you seen these?
No, not seen that. Oh, you like that Bad Monkey though?
I was going to say Bad Monkey, solid 10 out of 10 for us. Fantastic. Vince Vaughn doesn't actually play Vince Vaughn in this. He's very subdued as far as Vince Vaughnisms are concerned, and he doesn't do he plays it a very kind of even keel thing. So even like there's always that how long will it be before Nicolas Cage becomes Nicolas Cage in a Nicolas Cage film? Not so with Vince Vaughn. He keeps the character consistent all the way through.
Yeah,
it's a good story.
Elmore Leonard-ish vibes as well.
Very Elmore Leonard, and that's kind of what I kind of honed in on was the fact it's very Elmore Leonard because I like his stuff. So it's not Elmore Leonard. It's someone like that. Yeah, exactly.
Type cop thing.
Yeah.
Investigator.
Mistletoe Murders. Chaos. I watched that. It's cancelled. They cancelled it after one season.
I couldn't get
it. Got zero
reception. You liked
people.
It, didn't you?
Loved it. Thought it was great.
I couldn't get into
it. Maybe not 10 out of 10, but it was.
I feel as if I'd seen it before. Done, like Good Omens and things like that. I feel as if that's
American Gods
already. Yeah. It's in that vein.
It was kind of a bit like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, because there was a lot of kind of narration-y type stuff in it, but the guy that was narrating it was talking directly to you, which was kind of nice.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Moonflower Murders, nope. English Teacher, nope. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, nope. We watched the first episode, and that was us. We were done.
Yeah.
We're like, Ludwig. This is David Mitchell's detective show, which apparently is very similar to Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, I've watched some of this. It's one of those kind of gentle, nice, things, but with murder in it.
Yeah. Jonathan Creeks type stuff.
So it's a kind of mystery. Fun. Yeah. But I need to get back to it. It's one of those ones.
Yeah. Until I Kill You in Hysteria.
Oh, I saw that. It was absolutely terrific. Really good. Really, really good. True story as well.
All right. Okay. Hysteria.
No, not seen that.
No. Count of Monte Cristo, no. Walking Dead, no. Avatar: The Last Airbender, did you watch that? I know you watched this. She said it was good.
No, I've heard it was good. Yeah, I heard good things about it.
Yeah, she said it was good. Marco Place to Be, Smoggy Queens.
No.
Ted, you watched Ted? I watched bits of it.
Some of it. I watched some of it, and it never grabbed me. Felt as if
kind of got a bit samey.
But then I feel as if it's okay as a movie, but extending it into TVs just
it's too much. It's too much.
Repetitive.
I watched the first episode of Sugar, loved it, and then never went back to it. I'll get back to it eventually. It was really good. My Lady Jane.
No.
X-Men '97. Did you watch that? Brother's Son.
I've heard great things about it.
Yeah. But it's 8.8 on IMDb.
Yeah.
Brother's Son.
No, I never saw that.
Did you watch Twilight of the Gods?
Do you know I started watching it? It was the and I just thought, oh god, here we go again. And I think I said 100%. It might as well be called Tits and Blood, because that's Zack Snyder.
That,
and that was it for me. I was like, no, I can't do it again off the back of Rebel Moon.
Exactly. That's I'm actually beginning to think that this guy. I mean, I'm sure he'd turn around to me and go, like, "What do you know? You're on podcast, or you don't know how to direct movies." Well, apparently you don't know. So
well, he can't write. That's a blatant thing.
No.
And he's a bit of a one-trick pony when it comes to direct. I don't know what's went wrong, because I used to really like his movies. So I don't know what's happened to there, but he seems to be focusing on the one style, and
slow motion in Embers.
And he thinks that and even Ember, that even appears in this. It's an animation.
I know, that's the thing I don't get. Is like it's all slow motion, lots of like capes and things as well, like billowing in the wind. It's like
violence for no reason as well. It's like out the blue stuff. I don't know, man.
One guy goes, "Can I get some milk, Father?" It's like clang, his head flies off. In slow motion, and embers come out of his. Anyway, I don't know. I was one and done, and then because she ends up in the afterlife, and Loki's there, so I don't know. I'm like, that's nonsense. Bluey, did you watch Bluey?
That was better.
And then the Marlowe Murder Club. Let's end it there after that. But notable exceptions from this list, though, I think we should mention Ripley, which didn't come up for some reason.
That was excellent as well. 10 out of 10.
Yep. And then what was the other ones I had? I had a list of them.
Acolyte for
Baby
us
Reindeer.
Baby Reindeer, yep. Acolyte for us as well.
Which was great.
We enjoyed. Nobody else did.
Yeah.
So we did.
Yeah, exactly. There was Chimp as well. Chimp. Which was the follow-on to Tiger King on HBO.
Oh, it wasn't called Chimp. It was called. Anyway, I know that I watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one?
Not as good as Tiger King, I don't think.
No. And Agatha All Along. That was the other one.
That was okay.
That was alright, yeah.
Yeah, when you compare it to other stuff that Marvel have put out lately on TV.
Yeah, that's true.
Disney.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad, I suppose.
Yeah. Shall we talk about what you're watching? Then we can shut this puppy down.
Okay, I'll make it quick.
Right, what are you watching?
Well, mostly Christmas movies. We watched God, what's it called? It was a Richard Curtis one. Love Actually. Evelyn made me watch. It's okay. It's kind of smarmy, kind of usual Richard Curtis stuff.
Aye.
Seen it by now. I don't know if I'd seen it actually. I think it's kind
of. I've never seen it.
It was just let's watch a Christmas movie, type thing. We watched Carry On last night. The Taron Egerton one. It's just out on Netflix. I spoke about it earlier.
Uh-huh.
Really quite enjoyable, actually. Yeah, really
it was. Yeah. And she said it was believable as well. It wasn't like he was some
ex-Marine
or CIA agent and somehow managed to get busted into TSA.
It's an ordinary guy. It was quite good.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a thing, Married to Psychopath, I think it's called.
Aye,
It's some Scottish. It's set in Oban.
It's a
documentary.
I watched it. I watched it because of the gratuitous drone slots. Good God, that's 1 pint of Guinness in. This is why I don't drink in a show.
Jeez.
Because of the gratuitous drone shots,
right,
across Argyll and Bute, and I was like,
yeah, some nice shots actually. It looked lovely.
It's a beautiful place to live. I wish I lived in Argyll and Bute.
Yeah, it was nice. But yeah, I think that was made into a film actually, and it was Reece Shearsmith that was starred in it. Not a movie, but a TV series. I'm sure it was. There's something very similar. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, it rung a bell with me, the story anyway. And it was okay, I suppose. It's only 3 parts, isn't it? Or 2 or 3 parts. It's not.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else I've been watching. Obviously, we'll watch Skeleton Crew, which we'll be talking about later on Thursday. We'll do a watch along there.
Oh, we did it. Well, yeah, we did a watch along for the
I watched
previous
Home Alone
Tuesday
2
episode
as well. I've been lying ill in my bed, not in my bed, but just in the house, kind of lying about watching, stuff. I think that's probably about it. We watched the new Michael McIntyre's stand-up show. It was pretty good. Yeah, I watched that Pig. I spoke about that earlier. Really not very good. Don't know why people are raving about it. People I respect anyway have said to me it was great. It's really not. Yeah, probably that's about it. Started watching The Holiday before the podcast there, but again, it's a kind of romantic thing that Evelyn forced me into watching. It's fine. Anyway, you're done.
I was trying to remember what the other one was what I was watching. So yeah, Skeleton Crew, Silo, obviously. It's basically all sci-fi for me. Silo's. I was so disappointed on Thursday. I was like, "Oh, the new episode of Silo's out." It turns out Silo's gets released on Fridays, and I was a day ahead of myself. So I had to wait a day for Silo, which disappointed me. And then Dune Prophecy, obviously, I'm still going through that. It's the penultimate. It was the penultimate episode on Monday, so it's the last season finale tomorrow.
All right.
For Dune Prophecy. So that's it, been 6 weeks. But it's only out until January the 22nd or something. So after that, I don't know what's happening. Like, am I going to have to get another streaming service to watch season 2?
Oh, does it go somewhere else then? Oh, really?
Because HBO and so on Warner Discovery and Now have had a falling out because Now is owned by Comcast, which is Universal Studios and so on.
Yep.
So they were a bit of a falling out. I made a bit of a stramash, and so I don't know what's happening with HBO stuff. So I don't know how Now TV is going to be this time next year. Like, is it going to be as worth it? So we'll see what happens anyway. Movie-wise, we watched a ton of Christmas movies this week. We watched Nightmare Before Elvis, as I mentioned that earlier on.
That really went to your head.
I know. We watched Carry On. I haven't had much to eat today. That's my excuse. Watched Carry On, obviously. Elf.
Oh yeah, of course.
You heard of Elf? It's some John Favreau or something that directed it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Some up-and-coming director.
Will Ferrell.
Ferrell.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
he's
does
in it as
everyone
well.
always calls him Pharrell Williams? Anyway, never mind.
He's in it as well.
Different guy.
Different guy. Yeah. It's again, it's when we first saw that movie about 20 years ago, whenever it was it came out, and we walked out the theater going, "What the hell was that?" And it is now on steady rotation.
That does not surprise me when you.
No, I know.
What was the film you watched? Oh, it was Hail Caesar. You watched, and you were like, "What the hell was that about?"
Oh, I hated Hail Caesar. I
hated
Hail Caesar the first time I saw it. I'm like, no, they've lost it. They've lost it. And then I watched it again, and I was like, oh my god, this is a great movie. But in my defense, though, because it's kind of a love letter to Hollywood, Hail Caesar. And in my defense, I did write that wrong because I absolutely day one loved Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So I did write that wrong in my head. The Quentin Tarantino one.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were getting mixed up.
No. We watched the Office Christmas Party, which is, if you've had a few beers, that would be the funniest movie you've ever seen.
Was that with Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer Aniston's in it. She's in it briefly. She's not in a lot. But it's Jason Bateman, who's also in Carry On, and T.J. Miller is in it as well. And who is it that plays Olivia Munn? She's in it as well. And it's funny. It's not. It's a lot of crude humor and things in it, but it's just a kind of funny set pieces. It's not really. There's not much of a story. It's just they have to have an office party. The boss doesn't want them to have an office party, so they have one anyway, and then they have to clean up afterwards. Just make several sort of 5 scenes of that, then you get your movie kind of thing. So it's fine.
Sounds fantastic.
It's fun. Yeah, I'm really selling it. And then we watched Spirited, which is the Will Ferrell and Ryan on the old Apple Plus. It's funnier than I remember it. I remember it being okay.
We tried to watch it and we couldn't get past half an hour of it. I don't know why. We just couldn't get into it.
There's some good songs in it. There's a couple of revelatory songs in it that are
Might have been that reason. Actually.
But it's fun. It's a good fun movie. It's very predictable though.
Our post Christmas movie, we're going to the cinema on Boxing Day to see Better Man, the Robbie Williams thing, where he's
with the chimp
portrayed as a monkey.
Yeah,
we're going to see that.
Is there a reason why he's portrayed as a monkey? Has he come out and said why he's portrayed as a monkey?
Yeah, he says he feels like a dancing, a performing monkey. I don't know why.
Fair enough.
I prefer it to be a monkey than him, to be honest with you. Chimp.
Who would he get to play him? Taron Egerton?
Well, he probably would, wouldn't he? I think it's good. It's a chimp, and it's directed by the guy that directed The Greatest Showman. That's not a bad film.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's all right. So, okay. Yeah.
Cool. And that's it. Well, I guess we'll wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If you're just here for the podcast and not here for Skeleton Crew, 8 p.m. on Thursdays, then have a wonderful time. Don't eat or drink too much. I mean, obviously after a pint, I've had too much. God knows what's going to happen to the outro of this one. However, if you like what you saw, don't forget to smash that like button and share on social media. It really does help the channel out. And if you want a timely reminder when we put something new up, then hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and YouTube will work its algorithms and give you an early Christmas present of telling us when the new one's out, which will be the first week of January, first Sunday in January. We'll put a new podcast out. But until next time, cheers, Alistair. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
To you and yours. And we will see you guys in the next episode as soon as I can find the outro, which is going to be changed because I had to take it away for the other one.
Yeah. So see you guys Thursday.
See you Thursday. Exactly. There you go. See you Thursday.